in our new segment. We're going to talk about Disney Plus and specifically some Star Wars updates for the Disney Plus channel. So 2 things I want to get. I'm going to tell you.
2 things.
And then you're going to tell me what you care about more.
Cool.
You ready?
Yes.
All right.
I like these things.
So Disney has confirmed that Boba Fett is not in The Mandalorian. That's one. And number 2 is that the Obi-Wan series is going to take place 8 years after episode 3.
Ooh, okay.
For me, I'm liking more of the Obi-Wan series taking 8 years after episode 3.
Okay. Because
that means he's had time to be on his own.
Yeah.
And I felt like the Boba Fett thing was kind of a given, but a lot of people after the trailer were like, "Oh, that's Boba Fett." They just don't want to say it. What about you, sir?
I actually care more that they're telling us Boba's not in the show.
Oh,
I think that matters more to me. I think everyone kind of knew Obi-Wan was going to be between episode 3 and 4 anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it really mattered where it was going, because let's say you started like Obi-Wan series right after episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then arguably you could have Ewan McGregor in that show for years and just build it through that timeline.
Well, I'm sure there's some people out there, not a big majority, but some that were like, "Oh, after he went Force Ghost and dissipated, he came back and did something."
He did. He helped Luke.
After that, like he became like a person again.
But like, I'm okay with I'm okay either way with like whatever time period they want Obi-Wan to be in.
Okay.
Between 3 and 4, so that wasn't like big news to me. To me, I'm glad we got confirmation. Like, this isn't Boba Fett. This is a different Mandalorian, because that to me takes it away more from the Skywalker trilogy storyline saga and makes it more its own character. You know what I mean? So to me, that was a little more important, just as far as like, hey, we know it's not Boba. We know it's not Jango Fett. This is a brand new Mandalorian character. We're building on the Mandalorians themselves as warrior races and bounty hunters and yada yada. And
expanding the world instead of just focusing on what we already have.
So it's not like Boba's the only cool Mandalorian. We're going to have another one that's going to be also a badass, and kind of building on those characters in the races. I think that's way kind of cooler than just knowing when Obi-Wan's going to be placed.
See, it was on the opposite side. I thought that was a given, and I had no idea what they were going to do with Obi-Wan.
I didn't think the Boba was a given.
Really?
I thought there was a chance. I was like, oh shit, he might show up and kind of take the thunder away from this dude.
No, really?
Yeah, it's Star Wars. There's you always think there's going to be either like a cameo or someone comes back or there's some type of play off of. It could be like Boba is
related,
or like he becomes a bounty hunter based on like the legend of Boba Fett. You know, or like the fact that Boba Fett is like the bounty hunter that all the bounty hunters feared.
Okay,
could be something similar to that. But I'm kind of glad to know that he's not
even
actually
in it at all.
Yeah, and it's
see, I had a tinfoil hat on with the Obi-Wan. I was like, oh, what if they did it?
Hats,
they're great. I'm going to buy 7. They're expensive. They're like $600 each.
It's foil. You can make them.
No.
But you ever see
not the good ones?
Spaceballs, where he unravels it and there's a Hershey Kiss inside and he starts eating the chocolate. It's like a giant Hershey Kiss.
That's why they're so expensive.
They're so expensive.
And they blocked the radiation.
Giant Hershey Kiss.
Anyway, so I was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if they did it like after he was a Force Ghost and came back? Because then everybody would like have that tease of like, oh, maybe Luke's going to come back. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I think we know Luke's coming back.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah. Mark Hamill kind of all but confirmed he's gonna like Force Ghost in this.
Well, we know, like, I mean, no, we know as a Force Ghost, but maybe come back as a person.
I mean,
so that's why I was like,
de-aging. Oh. Disney's de-aging tech is amazing. Like, we've seen it, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Endgame,
yeah,
Iron Man, like all the Civil War. We saw it.
Even on this very podcast, because actually we're 75.
I feel
we're just that good.
Captain Marvel with Sam Jackson, that de-aging process. Yeah. So, like, you know, they've done it before. I can't see why not. They don't do it if they wanted to, like, maybe do like how they did in Episode 8 with the flashback of Luke and Kylo Ren and all that stuff. That there could be a possibility that happens again.
Very true. Moving on, in more news world, this is also actually some Star Wars news, but it's not Disney Plus related. There's something different.
Interesting. I like Star Wars news.
So, Star Wars speculation comes out of Utah Comic-Con over a canceled
Oh, yes, I did
panel.
Hear a little bit about this. Yes.
Yeah, so why don't you tell the people what you know?
Yeah, so there was a Comic-Con in Utah over the past weekend, and there was a panel that was supposed to happen on Sunday. Now, it was supposed to be, it was kind of like a fan expo, so it's like celebrities and comics kind of together. The panel was supposed to involve Ian McDiarmid, who plays the Emperor in Star Wars, as well as Hayden Christensen, who plays Anakin Skywalker. everyone kind of thought it was going to be kind of like a reminiscing of episode 3 and 2 kind of thing and that whole thing. But Disney actually came in and canceled the panel, called the con and said, you can't have this panel. We're canceling it. You know, we're taking our guys out of here. We're not doing this panel. So all the speculation has come out that there's a possibility that Hayden might be in Rise of Skywalker.
I'm going to tell you exactly what happens.
Some form or cameo thing.
They're both Force ghosts in this.
You think so?
And I think that they're afraid of anything spilling. Mm-hmm. Even the Emperor, because he's an old man. He might have dementia. He might just spill it out. He's like, oh, yeah, I killed Rey. What? Grandpa, you can't be doing this.
No, but Ian McDermott's like, I've met the guy. He's actually really funny.
Is he?
Yeah, every time he comes out, he goes, like he's like like electrocuting everybody.
He sees the memes. That's why.
Yeah, basically. So he's really cool. He's like not the Emperor at all. He's like really nice.
Is he?
Yeah, he's so nice. It's kind of upsetting. It's like, why are you so nice? I don't believe you. Something's up. But I think as far as Hayden, I'm going to go a little bit further with this. Like, if we're speculating already that Hayden's in it, I'm going to speculate to a different fucking level.
All right, you're putting on your tinfoil hat.
Oh, yes, it's with the Hershey kiss, everything.
Yeah, all right, what's going on? So
I think there's a possibility, there's a plot line in this movie based on the fact that it's called The Rise of Skywalker. It doesn't necessarily have to mean Luke. It doesn't necessarily have to mean Rey, quote.
I think it means Kylo, myself. But.
I think it means the rise of Skywalker. Like Anakin Skywalker. I think the plot of this movie possibly...
He's a zombie?
I think it's possibly the Emperor, in order to get back to power, needs Vader. I think he's trying to return Vader from the dead as Vader and not Anakin, and literally it's the rise of Skywalker. They've brought
turns
back
into a zombie movie.
Not even a zombie movie, like almost like he teaches how there was that rumor he taught himself to go into people's bodies, and the Emperor has been able
Vader
to
goes
himself.
into Rey.
Maybe.
That's why she has a red lightsaber.
Or
I like this.
Emperor goes into
this.
Rey and uses
That's
her
perverted.
Body. Well, you know, you just said Vader goes into Rey. That's it.
No, it's different.
No, it's not.
It's so different.
It is not.
He's like a robot man. That's an old man. Old men are creepy.
He's not fully a robot man.
Are you trying to tell me old men are not creepy?
Yes, but like some people find them cute and adorable.
Yeah, he's not cute or adorable.
Unlimited power. I think
I just picture him and Ray's body. Unlimited power in a British accent.
But no, I think there's a possibility this could mean the rise of Skywalker, meaning they're trying, like, there's going to be a fight between the light and the dark, bringing either Vader or Anakin back as a Force ghost to help Rey, or the Emperor pulling the other side of making him Vader again.
Which ghost comes back? Is that's trying?
Could be both. It could be like there could be a point in the movie where we're like, oh my god, it's Anakin, and we're all just sitting there starstruck, and it's like you think he's good, but it's actually Darth Vader right before he gets injured or something like. Again, speculation. Don't know. I think it's kind of a cool concept.
I like zombie Jedis. I think that's a great movie.
I love zombie Jedis. I love them. I don't know. It's funnier as British. Too.
It worked. That's the angle that they have not touched. We have Marvel zombies. We have deceased, and now deceased is like deceased. The DZ.
Literally, it's deceased.
Yeah, it's zombie DC. And now we need zombie wars. Or Starmies. Yeah, Star Zombies.
Is that a Pokemon?
It is a Pokemon. That's why I immediately regret it. There's rapid spin everywhere.
But no, I think there's a possibility we could see either Vader or Anakin in this movie if they're saying, no, cancel it. We can't have anything, like, be even a hint or a little bit of, like, thought process of connecting the dots. I think it could be a possibility, and maybe we see Vader. Maybe we see a pull between the light and the dark. Again, Vader / Anakin was the balance of the Force. The whole reason this is the end of his saga. Not Luke's story, not Rey's. This started with Anakin. It has to end with Anakin somehow.
Well, at least we hope.
So, I think it would be fucking badass.
Interesting.
Let's see what happens.
I like
Can't wait for this movie.
It's going to be zombie Star Wars all over the place.
Zombie Star Wars.
All right, guys. That wraps up our little Star Wars segment. So let us know which one of those 3 pieces of news that you liked. And let us know your own tinfoil hat theories down in the comments below.
Tinfoil hat theories.